Taylor, that emergency declaration gives the president access to build to use federal money to build the long-promised border wall. Our Ohio State Newsroom reporter Jason Aubrey talked to protesters and tells us their main target today was U.S. Senator Rob Portman. Jason?
Today's protests are just another example of people in central Ohio calling on Senator Portman to do something, but they don't expect him to listen. Some protesters held an early rally across the street from Senator Portman's office. That's where Amanda Ford was protesting on behalf of her third-grade daughter, who was given an assignment in school to research the merits of a border wall.
A lot of the students came to the conclusion that it was not such a good thing. And one of the things my daughter said, and I thought was really sweet, that she wanted the Statue of Liberty to be our welcoming symbol from our country and not a giant wall.
Protests in front of Portman's office have become regular occurrences. Mia Lewis with Indivisible is at almost every rally and doesn't think he'll listen to their plea.
I think he'll probably say, yeah, it's fine to have an emergency. I mean, that's, realistically, that's what he's been doing all along.
Meanwhile, out in Westerville, another protest was underway. State Senator Tina Maharoff, who once worked for Portman and is the child of refugee parents, spoke.
He knows how much my family struggled to be here. He knows how hard of a life I've had, how bad my upbringing as a childhood was to be here. And he knows that I am now a state senator. And, every day that he said that he's proud of me, I'm disappointed in him for not being here for me. I reached out to Senator Portman's office today for a statement about today's protests, and they supplied me with a statement from last Thursday. That statement reads in part, I agree with the president that we have a crisis on our southern border and that we need additional barriers and fencing. It goes on to say, I would prefer we work together to find a legislative solution instead of declaring a national emergency. It made no mention of today's protests or President Trump's decision. Local for you in Columbus, Jason Aubrey, NBC.